Hello, in today's video, I'm going to be drawing family pets as people. None of these pets are mine, they're all my siblings' pets. So yeah, let's get into the video. First up, I'm drawing my little sister's bunny, and his name is Coco. He's super cute. He's jet black with big floppy ears and white feet and white around his eyes. He's really cute. We got him in May, so we haven't had him for very long, but we got him in May. It's a little difficult trying to figure out how to design Coco as a human because of how old Coco is. He's technically in like his 30s, I think, because Coco is 4 years old. And it was kind of difficult trying to figure out what he's gonna look like because you're trying to make him look like a bunny, but he's like 30, so you're trying to make him not be like super cutesy, but you have to make it look like a bunny. Coco's personality is kind of funny. He gets very angry. He has a temper, and it's so funny because when we first got him, we didn't know this. We would let him out of his cage and like walk around, and then we would lock him in his cage and like just leave him in his cage. And he would get so mad that he would start hitting the ground extremely hard until you opened the cage. And like, it's so funny because he gets mad and it's just hilarious. Because he's so tiny and cute, but he's so mad. And I know he has kids. So he has kids somewhere. So like, he's like 30, has kids, and is angry. Have all those things, but he's like a bunny, and I'm not good at drawing older people, and Coco has really big eyes, so you can't give him really squinty eyes or else that's going against the bunny, but it also makes him look older. So it was very difficult. I don't know if I made him look like he's in his 30s. Either way, I tried. For the pose in this picture, you may see that he's holding a banana. You're like, why is he holding a banana? Well, Coco really likes bananas. Coco just really likes them. He thinks they're delicious. He just absolutely loves bananas. So I drew Coco holding a banana, eating a banana, because Coco loves bananas. He gets so excited when he thinks you have a banana. He will actually like follow around my sister if he thinks she has a banana. He gets so excited. It's like the only time you see him excited is when he thinks you have a banana. He's also a pretty sweet bunny. He'd be very affectionate. Like sometimes he would start like cleaning you, which like that may sound weird, but like he kind of like licks you. So if you're like sitting down next to him, he might just start licking you and like cleaning you. It's quite cute. Or he likes following around people. It's really cute. But at the same time though, he really also likes hiding a lot. He also gets super duper nervous around people. Like, I was talking about this to my sister when I decided to do this, or we were joking about it, and then I decided to do it. And we're like, he'd be a 30-year-old man who loves bananas, who has kids, and really bad social anxiety. Because Coco just like freaks out when it's someone new. Like, you can just tell that he's like, no people, please, no, just no. He's very sweet once he likes you, but at first he's just like, get away from me. I'm panicking. Even some of my siblings still, when they go up to him, he still like kind of panics. Kind of just depends on the day for him. Sometimes he's good with people, and then some days he's like, nuh-uh, nope, can't do it. No people, can't do it. For this picture, for Coco, I didn't want to do line art for this picture. I just wanted to do a really clean sketch and just do something a little more painty for it. For Coco's colors, I made him have black hair because he's a black bunny, and decided to give him really long hair to kind of copy how his ears go, because his ears just flop down, but I gave him longer hair. I made his hair kind of fluffier to try to make it look interesting, because I feel like extremely straight hair just wasn't looking right. And I decided to make Coco a slightly darker skin tone, and I decided to make Coco wear like a button up so that he could have a bit of white at the end of his sleeve, because Coco has white hands or little white feet. And for a while I did have Coco have white eyelashes because Coco has white around his eyes, but I ended up getting rid of this because I wasn't liking how it was looking, so I made him have white glasses instead, which was one of my original ideas. I also did have some concept sketches I did before drawing this picture, which I originally went with more of a streetwear style for Coco, but I felt like that just didn't seem right. So then I gave him this more kind of studious looking outfit. It kind of makes him look like a schoolboy. But I was thinking maybe Coco's like a teacher or something. I don't really know. And because I was thinking like teacher, in the background I put some like bricks, like maybe it's like a school area that he's sitting at. And I put a tree in the background because for some reason I just wanted to give like a background just for the heck of it. So I copied a tree from Clip Studio Paint that has no leaves, and then I took a brush that looks like leaves and put that all over the top of it. And I took a grass brush and added on some grass. I added some shading to the bricks so it would look a little more three-dimensional. And I also added a bush in the foreground, so closer to us, so that maybe it looked like it had a little more depth. And originally Coco was just sitting there for a while, just sitting there, but it looked odd just having him sit there, so I gave him a bench to sit on so he could have something to sit on compared to just sitting in like grass. Because it's just weird, like why are you standing in the grass eating a banana? Like this makes it seem like he's on a lunch break or something. And without the bench, it just makes it seem like he's hiding in the grass behind a bush eating a banana. I also added on a watercolor texture to this picture because I thought it looked really pretty. Because I really like this watercolor texture. And I added on some dust particles because I thought that would look cute. And on his sweater, I added this little bunny looking symbol because I thought that would be cute. For deciding the color for the accents, I actually brought Legos, like big Legos up to Coco's, like pick one. And he picked a red one, so I chose that. I feel like this picture turned out kind of cute. It's not my favorite, but I think it's cute. Yeah. Don't have much else to say. Let's go into the next picture. In this picture, I'm drawing my brother's dogs. Their names are Henry and Bergstrom. Henry is 2 years old, about to be 3. Bergstrom is 2 years old. My brother has had them since they were puppies. And I remember Henry was so cute when he was a puppy, and Bergstrom was adorable too. When I first saw Henry, it was my first time really just seeing a puppy really. Because for some reason, I've just never really seen puppies much. And he was just so cute. His little run was adorable. And when they first got Bergstrom, I think I just laid on the ground with him and just like slept with him on the ground. He was so cute and tiny. They were so cute. But anyways, Bergstrom is black and white and Henry is like this blondish color because he was salt and pepper, so he was kind of gray when he was younger. But as he's gotten older, he's just kind of turned blonde. And it's kind of funny because they were like, yeah, a salt and pepper miniature schnauzer. Because that's the dog breed they are. They're a miniature schnauzer. A miniature schnauzer. Sorry if I'm saying that weirdly. Anyways, but yeah, that's the breed they are. And Henry's a salt and pepper one. But he ended up just being like salt with very, very little pepper. It's so cute. Because he ended up being like very blonde. For their personalities, Henry is more reserved. I feel like Henry is very good at listening and taking orders, and it's just very chill. So if Henry sees you, you can tell he's really excited because he might wag his tail a few times, or if he goes up to you and like when Henry licks you or kisses you, he is very chill about it. He doesn't just lick you a whole bunch. He just does like a few little licks. He might lick you like 2 times. And he's very chill. Bergstrom is the exact opposite. Bergstrom, when he sees you, he goes absolutely crazy and shakes his tail so much and his entire like butt is like moving like crazy. And he's just so excited and has so much energy. And then he just like licks you like crazy. He's just like a little ball of energy and he's just like going crazy and it's so cute. They're both adorable. I decided to make Henry taller than Bergstrom because Henry is a bit bigger than Bergstrom, not by like a whole bunch. Henry mostly just has a longer torso and is a bit taller. Bergstrom has a shorter torso and is just a little bit shorter. And for Henry's hair texture, it's a little straighter than Bergstrom. Bergstrom's more curly, and Henry has this like straighter texture to it. I didn't really know what I wanted to do for his hair, but I ended up just doing some kind of messy-ish hair for Henry. Just something messy, fluffy, kind of had the texture that Henry has for hair. And for Bergstrom, I made it a lot bigger and kind of curlier because Bergstrom's hair is pretty floppy and curly. Henry's gonna be blonde because Henry's blonde. And for Bergstrom, I'm gonna have his hair be black with a streak of white in it because he has this bit of white that goes up towards the top of his head. And I feel like I could mimic that with his hair by adding that white strand in there. And I also gave Bergstrom glasses because he has black around his eyes, and Bergstrom often has eye problems. Often his eyes act up, or he just has eye problems in general. So I decided to give him glasses because of how he looks and of him having eye problems. For Henry's outfit, I wanted to give him the more reserved, mature kind of feel to him. So I gave him this button-up shirt and a sweater vest, which Henry actually really likes sweater vests. He loves wearing this one sweater vest. I actually drew him wearing it. It's like this striped sweater vest, and it's just Henry's favorite sweater vest. He absolutely loves it. He actually gets sad if you take it off of him. Bergstrom doesn't like sweaters at all. Bergstrom's like, take them off, I don't want a sweater, but Henry really likes it. And for Bergstrom's outfit, I wanted to do something more fun, like a little like more sportsy young boy kind of vibe. And for a while, I feel like Bergstrom also did look like he was like 12. He ended up looking older once I gave him his clothes and stuff, but he kind of looked very young for a while. Once I added everything, he started to look more like a teenager. But I found this hoodie that's like a t-shirt hoodie kind of thing. Like a t-shirt hoodie on top of like a long sleeve. And I gave him some more sportsy-ish pants. And I decided to have Bergie make more of a fun pose, making like peace signs, making 2 peace signs. And Henry's just doing one. He has his other hand on Bergstrom's shoulder, which a part of me wishes I didn't do that because I feel like it's just weird because I feel like I got the perspective wrong on the hand, so I feel like it just looks odd. So I slightly wish I didn't do the hand, but it's not horrible, but it kind of is. For this picture, I wanted to do line art. I used the dense watercolor brush because I was watching a YouTuber. I'll put her here, and this is what she uses for her line art, and I wanted to try it out just because I thought maybe I'd like it. I really enjoyed using this brush. I love how much variation it gives you, and I had a lot of fun using it. I really liked using it, which I think this picture of Henry Bergstrom is my favorite in this video. Even though I end up not liking the hand on Bergstrom's shoulder, I still really like this picture because I feel like Bergstrom turned out adorable. Henry's also cute, but in this picture, Bergstrom's my favorite for sure. And I just had a lot of fun with it. Something that's kind of funny, my sister-in-law has been wanting me to kind of do this for a bit, like draw Bergstrom and Henry as humans. And my sister-in-law like absolutely loving it. But when I showed it to my brother, he was like, why are you drawing them as humans? Why can't they just be dogs? I'm like, which I kind of figured my brother would think it was stupid, but you know, my sister-in-law likes it at least. I'm gonna talk about life a bit. It's been a while since I've done that. My sister got married. If you follow her channel, you probably know that. My older sister got married, which I was so happy about that. I got to be the maid of honor. I gave a speech at my sister's wedding and I had a great time. It was so much fun, and now I have a brother-in-law, which is very interesting, having a brother-in-law, because I have a brother-in-law now. But he's really nice and he seems like a good match for my sister, and I really like him. I've started becoming more involved at my church, which I don't know if I've said anything about that at all, but like I've become more involved at my church. I help out with the tech, so like during service I might help put things up on the screen and stuff like that. And I've also been helping to make things for them, like drawing things and stuff like that. I've been helping with stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that more, which it doesn't take up much more time than what a church usually takes up, because all I have to do is go there like an hour earlier or something. So I basically go to church the same amount, so it's not taking up any more time than church was already taking up. And after my sister got married, I got her room, so now I have my own room, which is kind of interesting. And it's weird not sleeping on a bunk bed because I was sleeping on like a triple bunk, which is like 3 beds on top of each other. So I had like no room to sit up, and now I can like stand up on my bed, and it's so weird. And like I'm actually recording voiceover in my room right now, and that I just have my own space now, and it's like so weird because I've never had like my own space really, besides when I had surgery because I was staying closet. That sounds bad. I was willingly sleeping in like a big closet. A lot of people tell me like, you were like Harry Potter. So I was like sleeping underneath a staircase. It was a decent sized staircase, and we made it look very cute. We painted it pink, we put plushies in there. So it wasn't like I was shoved in a closet. It was like nice closet, like small room. But now I have like an actual full-on room to myself, which I've liked. I really enjoyed having my own room because now I have a space where I can sit down and just be alone, and I kind of enjoy that. Anyways, back to the picture. For Bergstrom's skin tone, I made him more pale than Henry because of the white streak in his hair, and Bergstrom has a white face. I made him more pale, so it's closer to white. And then Henry I made a bit tanner, more peachy-ish of a color. For Bergstrom's eyes, I made them kind of a bluish, blackish color. That's the color of Bergstrom's eyes. And for Henry, I did brown, because Bergstrom has like pitch black eyes and Henry's eyes are kind of brown. And for shading the hair, it was pretty straightforward. I did just my usual way of shading hair. It wasn't anything extremely special. One thing I did do differently for this picture that I don't usually do, I gave a lot more highlights and didn't do as many like soft things. I made everything a little sharper, but still soft. So I'm trying to find the balance between soft and harsh. Henry's hair was a little difficult to shade though, because I had so many shapes in his hair that I really needed to draw his hair a bit better. So it made it a bit difficult for shading his hair because of how I drew it. For the colors of Henry's outfit, I made sure it was very tan and just brown. Originally, I was just gonna give him a tan on Spiderfest, but then I realized that then I was told about Henry's favorite Spiderfest, so I put him in that. So Henry's very tan in his colors, and I even made his white of his shirt a little warmer than Bergstrom's white. I made Bergstrom's white more on the blue side because to give him that cooler tone, because I thought that looked nice. And on Bergstrom's shirt, I'm going to put a kraken on it, which that might seem weird, but there's a joke my brother has when we call Bergstrom the Kraken. And then we joke that he bites or eats everything. It can just eat anything. And often we'd say chomp. So if he's like eating something, we will say he went chomp. Like he just goes chomp. And that's just kind of the joke. So I put a kraken on Bergstrom's shirt so that it wouldn't be so plain. I did sketch it separately, then drag it in and morph it to his shirt. Most of it gets covered up, but I know it's a kraken and you guys know too that it's a kraken. Which is kind of interesting trying to figure out what a kraken looks like because I literally had no idea. So I just did like a squid or octopus. I just drew an octopus squid because it's an octopus but has like a squid upper body, and then I just gave it one eye. And then I put that on Bergstrom's shirt so it had more detail. For this shading, I really wanted this picture to be kind of brighter and like fun. I don't know how good I did at that, but I like the colors for the shadows underneath the necks. I tried my best. Of course, I'm not the best at colors because I still need a lot more work, but I'm trying my best. And I feel like it doesn't look that bad. I feel like it looks cute. I did color the line art just a little bit. I kept most of the line art black, but I really wanted to change the color in some areas just to make it a little softer. I also did add on some rainbow noise, and then I added on a few gradients, and then I added this paw print background to reference the fact that they're dogs. I think this picture turned out so cute. I love how Bergstrom turned out. He turned out so cute and I absolutely love him. And Henry turned out really cute. I feel like they both look very cute. And Coco also turned out cute, but I think the picture of Henry and Bergstrom is my favorite in this video. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!